Pinpoint, bringing you the very best of the internet.
Welcome to Pinpoint. Now, if you remember in a previous episode, we talked about Thorny, which is a Python IDE. I've come across another one now, right? We seem to be, swimming in Python IDEs recently. Today, we're talking about Google Colab. Now, this is either something that you've heard of and you've been using it a ton, or you've completely never heard of it and you're wondering why you've missed it. Google Colab is short for Google's Colaboratory, and it's essentially an online Jupyter notebook. If you've never used Jupyter notebooks before, it's essentially a way for you to combine, formatted text with code blocks. So it's not for everyone. Let's just start with that. If what you're doing requires you to just write a ton of code and just run it from top to bottom, then maybe Jupyter is not the best tool for you. But if what you're doing is experimental in nature, that is, you're playing with a little bit of code and you want to see what result it gives you, you want to try something different and take note of what you've changed, then maybe it's good for you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just Jupyter Notebook. If you want to use that, then you have to download it, you have to run it on your own computer, and it sets up a server. It's, not super easy to get into. But here is where Google Colab comes into the picture, because Colab is essentially a Jupyter notebook in the cloud. More importantly, it runs on Google's servers, which, depending on what you're doing, may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing. But the point is, it's not your own computational power. Even if you're using a simple laptop, you could probably even try this on mobile, where you don't have the computational power to do, big chunks of work. You could put your code on Colab, and Colab will run it for you. What's even more important is that Colab actually has GPUs. So if you're trying to do machine learning or whatever that requires parallelization on GPUs, you could do that. You could actually put it on Colab and use their GPUs. So you don't even need to have your own GPU. So that's really cool. I actually find it easier to use than Jupyter Notebook as well because, it's less cluttered and you can get to most things faster than you could on Jupyter. But that may just be me being not used to Jupyter.
Spoiler, it is. Now, I may look like I'm wearing the same shirts because I am, but it has been 3.5 months since I actually shot that particular video, and my opinion has changed a fair bit. I have been using a lot of Jupyter Notebook as well as Jupyter Lab, which is sort of the newer and more powerful version, and I've gotten very used to all the shortcut keys and everything, and now I find Colab a little bit harder to use. But it's all about getting used to it, I promise you that. No matter what tool it is, at the end of the day, it's about you actually practicing and getting comfortable with it. So it doesn't actually matter all that much. Both of these are amazing tools. It's just that both of them have a slight learning curve, and that shouldn't surprise you. So I'll let you get back to the video.
Regardless, it's a cool tool to have. It works with Google Drive, so everything lives in Drive. You don't have to worry about backing things up. But it's just convenient. It's just everything nicely packed together. Give it a try. For now, it only supports Python, whereas Jupyter actually supports more languages now. But if you're mainly a Python coder like I am, then you will probably find it quite useful. So check it out. I've written the URL on screen and in the video description, so you can just click through. But usually I get there by just Googling for it because I'm not going to remember the whole URL. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully this has been useful for you. At least it's a fun thing to play with, so go play with it for a while. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, you're watching 0612 TV with NERDfirst.net.
Thank you very much for watching. If you like my work and are feeling generous, you can shoot me a one-time donation on PayPal or sign up for a recurring one on Patreon. Of course, you can simply like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. For more videos, links to my channel and a related playlist are on screen. Thank you for your support.